Yo, I'm gonna check out the iPhone. I need to get an iPhone 16. My phone is just way too old and cracked, and recently the bottom part of the screen just doesn't really show color anymore. It's messed up. I need to check out, when is this coming out? And this reminds me, I watched this one clip of like what was it? What was his name again? That YouTuber that like I'll send you to Jesus.
I will send you to Jesus.
You know, that YouTuber where he made like a clip of like how Apple users are just like, you know, it was really funny. Like, Android can do better, even better, but why would you still want to buy an iPhone? Yes. It was really funny. And no matter how the Android people would try to give really good arguments and convince the iPhone user to switch, they'd be like, nah, I'd still choose iPhone. There's no real, there's not a big reason. It's just, I guess also I don't really want to switch. I like switch to a different device. Once you're used to it, it's just, you know, I don't want to switch to Google Store after finally getting used to how Apple works, right? And knowing the UI. Like, I don't want to relearn the UI, and I think switching, putting over data, like, what do you call it? Like, switching data over from an iPhone to another iPhone is easier, you know? I feel like that's how Apple was able to grasp all of us iPhone users in the palm of their hand, you know? But I think I'll probably get a Pro this time, because yeah, I want a nicer camera too. Do they only have white, silver, gold, and black? Really? They're like, we can even make your phones flip! Oh yeah, I was going through a lot of Steven, what was his name again? Steven He's videos. It was really funny. What color? Oh, that's hard. I mean, honestly, I'd probably get gold. Because it's gold. Either gold or white. Okay, I'm switching to iPhone 16 in a heartbeat. I'm switching to iPhone 16 in a heartbeat. It is happening. It is happening finally. I'm going to go to my local phone store and be like, iPhone 16 please. When is it coming out? I'm assuming it's coming out soon, or maybe it already came out. I need to switch phones. Yeah, my phone is like, it's on life support, honestly. Any game I try to play, it's like laggy. Even my Wordscapes crashes. Oh, I have a work phone. I have an iPhone 14 work phone. Like, as in like, in case if I ever have like sponsorship stuff that I have to do that's like phone games. I got one for stuff like that. I bought one for stuff like that, and I have an iPhone 14 for that, but my actual phone is an iPhone SE. iPhone XR? XR, yeah, no. I've been holding onto this XR for the past like 6 years. Honestly, the battery life, it's still not that bad for 6 years. I didn't change a battery or anything. The only thing is, I feel ashamed of myself when I plop up my phone and it only has one camera, while you see everyone with like them boba cameras, you know? You see everyone with like 3-4 cameras. Meanwhile, I pop up my phone and it only has one camera, and I feel ashamed of myself. You don't feel ashamed of the cracked screen? It doesn't stand out that much. It's like just the edges being a little cracked. Android has 5 lenses. I think that's a little overkill. I don't know. What do you need 5 lenses for? Even 3, I honestly think is overkill. I honestly think 2 is enough, but yeah, I would probably choose gold. Not that you're gonna see it underneath the case anyways. But I need to buy a phone. I need to buy a new phone. I think like even my dad was like an Android user for like the longest time ever. But I think even my dad switched to an iPhone recently. He was like the only one in my family that was like, oh, Android. And then I think he just switched to iPhone at some point. Me and my mom and my sister would be like, we iPhone. And my dad's like, no, Android. But I think he switched. Pretty sure he switched. Japan is iPhone territory. That is also true. Like, I'd say a majority of the people in Japan have an iPhone. Like, whenever I go on the train, all I see is iPhone. So yeah, I agree that I'm sure the Androids are pretty darn good now, and probably cheaper. But like I said, I'm just gonna go with convenience in general, and I'll pay the high price tag for the convenience of switching my data over easily. Even then, I still find it a pain in the butt to switch phones. As you can see, that's the reason why I haven't bought a new phone in the past 6 years, is because I find it a pain in the butt to switch all the data over.